So here we have a light opal. I don't have very many. I don't buy light opals usually, but this one was extremely pretty. It's actually kind of yellowish looking when you look at it in person. And it has an interesting, another kind of harlequin pattern, and honeycomb. Even honeycomb is sometimes called honeycomb harlequin. But this is different. You get like rectangles of rainbows like this in a very even pattern all the way around the stone. It is a real beauty, and the pattern seems to like project through the stone. You can like see it. The crystal is not perfectly clear. It's a semi-crystal is what we call this, although it's pretty close to a crystal. And that kind of haziness actually picks up the light as it passes through this stone, and you can see it. That's what stretches out the colors, kind of, is that passing through the haziness. Isn't that a beauty? So, it's really bright, this stone is. If I dyed this black, what do you suppose is going to happen? Okay? Does anybody have anything that I can put in this that will make it a black opal? Is it going to change that play of color? That is not black opal color, right? You can see that. It doesn't have that metallic sheen that black opal has. Black opal has better color, not because it's black, but because it's better. It opalizes better because there's 33% more charge during opalization in a black opal than a light opal, because of the sulfide ion donating an electron. Okay? There's 2 electrons from the iron ion, whether it's iron oxide or iron sulfide, and that makes light opal and iron oxide, with iron oxide. That's what this came from kaolinite clay and the sulfide solutions that deposit secondary minerals pulled this out of the clay, precipitated it out of volcanic ash, which turns into kaolinite clay. All opal forms from kaolinite clay. This formed with iron oxide, so we get a light opal, a clear opal. Iron sulfide, you get black opal. Here's one I'm cutting, so it's not all polished and shiny. And you can see the black wood behind it. But that's not what made this play of color so good. It's not. The play of color could be separated from the wood and it would still be different than light opal. You can't fake black opal. You can't dye something black and make it black opal. Now this is an Ethiopian opal. I will dye it black and show you if you can find me something that is both clear and black at the same time. Now, let's see, I've got this thing that I've had, sitting around and gathering dust because it's all my big, good opals. There's a big good one. Yo, baby. That is a big good one. And I have another one. Look at that. This one needs polishing. This is probably one of the most tremendous opals of all time. And it is red top to bottom. And completely saturated with color from one side to the other, inside, outside. It is awesome, this stone. Well, I guess I ought to polish it. I'll bring it out. Look at that thing, man. Ooh, Chihuahua. So, see that wishy-washy color? That's what light opal does. That's probably some of the best light opal you'll ever see. Right there. Right there. It is a beauty. And I will dye it black if you can bring me something that is both clear and black at the same time. I don't have my secretary handy. Yeah, here it is. There we go. I have several stones that are, look at this, clear and black at the same time. Because when you put stuff between, the opal is made up of submicroscopic spheres of silica, silicon dioxide. Okay? So, and they're all lined up perfectly. And it's the orderly arrangement of spheres and spaces that makes the colors in opal, all opal. Right here is evidence that this black opal has black play of color. It is metallic and like mirror bright, okay? And that's not because the stone is black. Well, it is. It's because the stone opalized faster, better, stronger. And that is what makes the opal so bright and shiny. All of those spheres are exactly the same size. They are homogeneous. And it is the homogeneous size of the spheres that makes them bright. It is not because the stone is black behind. It's not just black behind, it's black in front of it too, man. You know? So if I dyed something black, and I know there isn't anything clear and black at the same time. There is nothing that you can stick inside the little spheres that I was just talking about. You can't stick something between those spheres and come up with a black opal, because everything we have that's black that will go in there is also opaque. The light won't pass through. As soon as it hits the outer layer of this stone, or this stone, this stone's already fine. It's just dandy, and it's a real, honest black opal, because there's no such thing as dyed opal. There is no dyed opal. That's a lie. Because of this. As soon as I put something black and opaque, where's it going to start on this stone? If I start dyeing it, am I going to inject it into the center and somehow, I don't know how exactly, but and have it spread from the inside out? No. Starts from the outside to go in, except once you dye the outside opaque black, the point of going any further is kind of moot, because it's what you have then is a black lump. Ah, gee.